Hello everyone, Larry Lavrangic here, just doing a quick follow-up on the Aussie dollar, US dollar FX on the hourly charts for ichimokucharts.com and forextrading.tv. If we recall, the previous analysis that I did was pre the unemployment figures coming out earlier today, a couple of hours ago, and we're expecting to see the market interacting with the pivot point level and the area around the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen that we're trading around that roughly around the 95 level. I was suggesting that the market could have bounced off there, and we were looking for the buyers to come in around that area, but we saw the market sell off quite quickly through that area. The strong early activity down through that area did suggest that there was a very real possibility of the market trading lower. The sellers have created a lot of downside momentum here during that hour when the figure came out, and has taken out some very important areas of support. The first was that middle pivot point level. Next, the market took out the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, and then the previous low. And if you recall on the daily charts, with the indecisive candle, we were looking for a potential lower high and lower low, and we now have had confirmation of that change of trend. So that higher time frame certainly did have its effect on this hourly chart, and with that resistance, or that support, being taken out, it has set the market up for that change of trend that we've seen. Expected to find some support down around the first pivot point level around 94.88, and that was just around there, and we had the 100% level here based on this Fibonacci price projection around that area. But the market has taken out the first pivot point support level and the bottom of the cloud in a very bearish manner, closing down below there, and this does highlight a very strong change in sentiment in this market now, from a bullish tone back to a bearish tone. And if we look at the rally of this market in this current candle that has finalized, the market has attempted to rally on a doji type candle, and does suggest that this market may be destined for lower levels. At the end of this first time frame downtrend with this large black body, we saw a very small body, suggesting that the sellers had lost all of that momentum that they created, and that's not unusual when we have a figure come out. And then with the market rallying, I would have expected to see the buyers come in a bit more strongly than they did. The indecisive doji type candle on establishing a new first time frame uptrend does suggest a possibility of a change of trend. But as with everything, we require confirmation, so we need the market making a lower high and lower low. And as this candle is currently developing, we have a lower high but no lower low yet, so no confirmation. If we do see that occur, look to potential support at the second pivot point level at 94.56, and there is a possibility of the market trading down to the third pivot point level at 94.29, but I doubt that the market will trade down to that area today. There is still a possibility that it could, but really we would need to see quite some bearishness in this market, and it seems that a lot of that bearishness has evaporated, and by the same token the buyers aren't terribly strong in this market at the moment either. Now if this market does rally, we could see resistance at the previous pivot point support level at 94.88, and that coincides with the bottom of the cloud at the moment, so very strong resistance overhead. As we move further into the trading day, down through this area here over the next 5 or 6 hours or so, the market will be interacting with a thin part of the cloud if we do see the market appreciate up through that pivot point level, and it will or it does suggest a possibility of the market trading back up above the cloud, because the cloud will offer a very minimal amount of resistance to the market if we do trade up there. So it all depends on what sort of momentum the buyers are able to build as they test up to that level. There still is also a possibility that the market could be rejected from there, as one would expect with the Ichimoku cloud, but it really depends on reading the short-term dynamics in the market, who's stronger at that time, the buyers or sellers, and how the buyers or sellers react to that level. But really concentrating on what's happening at the moment in this market, a weak rally here with a first time frame uptrend, a candle that's made a higher high and a higher low on a doji candle, suggests a possibility of a change of trend back to the downside and a test to 94.